Alright, so I wanted to bring up a topic, and it's not gonna take that long. I'm using my phone, so the video quality ain't all that great. I don't know how the sound quality gonna be, but this is what I wanted to talk about: the so-called Black conscious community. Alright, in the Black conscious community, they talk about a lot about Pan-Africanism. They talk about all kinds of stuff. You got your Black conscious community members that talk about the Bible, how we need to follow that. You got your ones that talk about how we don't need to follow the Bible, and they got all these debates going on between that and the Bible. Between the Bible and Egypt and all these other things. And you got the young cats talking about astral projection, and you got some of them talking about what they was doing in Egypt, and they telling you where the white man came from, and all this stuff, right? And it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Years then went by, and I done watched, and they didn't talk about the same stuff. Different characters that came along, personalities. Cats is getting exposed as frauds and all this other stuff, lying about their education, like as if it matters. Because, we educate ourselves anyway. Which one of us got this education from school? So why should you even have to do that? Anyway, the point that I'm making is, I don't know if some of these cats is agents, which some of them probably are. But the thing is, all this talk about Egypt and all this talk about, Kemet and ancient this and all these ancient civilizations. And okay, what's that doing for us now? I know you've heard that before. My thing is, there's something going to happen in this country, and they're not preparing you for it. So were they designed? This message designed to make people sit still? Because you got the government building camps and FEMA camps and all this stuff, right? You got the government ordering bullets and all this stuff, but none of them are talking about that, right? But what they are talking about is trying to teach your children about the chakras or something like that. Like, that's all fine and well, but at the end of the day, we got no use for that right now. Because what we need to be teaching each other is survival. We need to teach each other how to survive, because the American so-called Negro does not know how to survive on this land. Does not know how to survive off the land. There's a theory that we're the actual Native Americans. That majority of us did not come over here on no slave ships. That is a lie. But either way, if that's true or false, none of that matters at the moment, because at the moment the government's preparing for something to happen, and when it does, we're gonna need to know how to survive. Don't you think? What Nefertiti or Tahuti or anybody did, or Alexander or Serapis or whatever, or Jesus or whatever, what is that any of them did going to help us when that happens? See, we should be teaching each other how to survive during certain catastrophic events, during martial law, if the government goes against its people, which it will do eventually, when the dollar collapses. And then don't try to say, oh, well, you should be teaching your family that, by yourself. No. Don't try to tell me there's a space to teach everything else, but for black people to teach other black people how to survive, how to shoot certain guns, how to clean the gun, what to eat, what to pack, what to do, where should you go. Still talking about Bible breakdowns. Who is who in the Bible and all this jazz. Who cares? Alright, we know that the Bible's, has its use, but for the most part, it's not something that's gonna help us at the end of the day. And during a catastrophic event, another false flag, a few false flags, and what are we gonna do? That's just what I'm saying. There's a time and a place, and but for every single one of these black conscious community members to be teaching about the Illuminati or Kemet, or just ancient things or secret occult knowledge, or all that stuff is a waste. Is a waste. We have enough teachers about that. We don't need to hear another debate about whether or not Islam was from the white man, or whether or not Islam was stolen from Kemet, or which it was. We don't really need any more debates about that. There's enough debates on YouTube. People can go check that stuff out. How much more do we need to know about that? So I'm thinking that it's all designed to make us sit still. While we sitting still, you got white people in different countries, in different states, parts of America preparing for something. Teaching their children how to shoot, practicing survival techniques, learning how to build fires, how to catch certain food, whatever, how to grow stuff. That's the kind of stuff we should be learning. Really, how to live without having to go to the store to buy food. And when the dollar collapses, what are we going to do for food? What are we going to do for shelter? We should be learning, we should be teaching each other on YouTube how to build shelters. I don't have the resources for certain things. Now, a lot of you guys have the resources and the connections. But yet you rather sit down on the couch and talk about that certain teacher who might be a fraud, or who's asking for money, who's a fraud. Man, look, the dudes just getting money. When it all go down, they probably going to be out this country before it go down, if they really connected like that. I'm not going to name no names for the moment, but I'll probably put up in the title. But anyway, that's all I'm saying. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Should we be learning how to survive? Should we be teaching each other about what to do during certain catastrophic events? Should we be teaching each other how to clean water, how to grow food, how to build shelters, how to clean guns, how to where to go? Should we be doing that? Yes, no, maybe? Should we just keep learning about Kemet? Back up, be quiet, don't say that. Should we just keep learning about Kemet? Should we just learn about Africans and African Americans, and is all that going to help us when it all goes down, or no? Yes or no? Put the answers in the comment section if you want, if you like. I like to read them. And hit me up. All right. That's pretty much all I got right now. I was just thinking that, and because I was watching a video of a young guy who's new on the scene. And, he's talking a lot of stuff, but then I just noticed the theme. Same old stuff, same old stuff. But then I looked into the dollar collapsing the other day, and I was like, wait a second, why aren't these conscious people talking about this? Certain conscious folks talking about building businesses and stuff like that, which is great. Black economics and all that stuff, which is fine and great. What happens when the dollar collapses? What about black preparation? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll start a series like that. I'll start slow, because I'm just as ignorant on certain things as a lot of other people. But at least I understand that I'm ignorant. I have to learn, so I have to do that. I have family too, so we'll see. All right. Peace out. Until next time. All right. Peace. This is Social Analyst.